Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about how's what is it like and how to build your successful business. Whether or not you are thinking about breaking into entrepreneurship, starting your own freelancing business, your coaching business, your service-based business. Before you go any further, stick around with me because a lot of people, when they think about how to start their business, they start thinking about what to sell. They're thinking about all of their product. For example, I talk to a lot of um, people in tech, software developers who are thinking about transitioning into freelancing or opening their own company. And um, when I talk to them on my mini coaching session, a lot of people think, oh, like I don't know what to sell. I do not know what to sell. They focus about what they focus about on the product, or let's say if it is, let's say coaches. Also, coaches focus on what on their product, on their coaching product. I'm coaching X, Y, and Z. I'm a life coach. So, for example, a lot of tech professionals, a lot of freelancers think, oh, I'm a freelance developer and I build websites. Or I'm a freelance iOS developer and I build mobile apps. People think about what. But this is a fundamentally wrong question. Fundamentally wrong question. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Eugene Berezin, and I am a business and career coach. I help new entrepreneurs, new freelancers, coaches, service based um, providers to build their high ticket business, high ticket program, high ticket business, high ticket freelance. And what is important when you start your new business? What is important is instead of focusing on what to sell, start with who is your ideal qualified customer. I call them Olympian, your ideal qualified customer. And this is essential because I know that you can create great products. I know that you can deliver great value. I know that a lot of people will benefit from your services. You know this, I know that. But until you figure out who is your product doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter what you are selling if you don't know who is your ideal customer. And now, also, sometimes I talk to new entrepreneurs, and my first question is like, who is your ideal customer? Who is your ideal customer? And I hear answers, well, I serve small businesses, or I help women, or I help men to get in shape, or I help whatever, very generic group of people. So, and this is essential when you are talking about your ideal qualified customer. The level of specificity is crucially important. It's important to know who who you are serving. It's important to know what, like, let's say, literally yesterday, I had a conversation with someone, and that person said, well, I would like to serve as a freelancer, I would like to serve small businesses. So there are hundreds, if not thousands, of small businesses. I'm a small business. I run my small business. I'm a small business. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? And if you're talking to me, why should I listen to you? So, who is your who? Very detailed level of specificity. So, let me give you an example. There is a designer, UX UI designer. She designs websites, and she went from being a designer on Upwork and charging like $15 per hour to she went to high ticket sales, high ticket offer, uh, but because she was able to niche down and come up with a very high level of specificity of her ideal qualified customer, she's able to charge more. And her ideal qualified customer is a lawyer, and not just a lawyer, a criminal justice lawyer. And she is building websites and she designs websites specifically for for criminal defense attorneys. That's her niche. Another freelancer, he is working strictly with local clinics. He is building websites, connecting them with like and integrating them with existing healthcare systems such as, let's say, Epic and other systems. Like, and he is serving local clinics, local healthcare clinics. So this is why the level of specificity is important. When you are thinking about your ideal qualified customer, it's important to like to picture that persona, to picture that person, like you are talking to one person. Who is your person? For example, for this channel, like my business coaching program is designed for new entrepreneurs, coaches, service providers, freelancers, course creators, mentors, career coaches who would like to start their high ticket coaching business or high land their high ticket offer. So what is specific? First of all, and in specific the time frame, like the season that they are in, they're new, they're trying to develop their program, they're trying to figure out their next step, so they're new. I'm not working with well established coaches because as of right now I have nothing to offer them, but I can guide and lead new entrepreneurs who are trying to figure out how to land high ticket offer, how to land that offer, and how to find their ideal customer and craft their offer. Also, when it comes to my career coaching program, right? Also, high level of specificity. I don't work just with anybody and everybody. I work with iOS developers, software developers, QA engineers who are mid or senior level, and I help them to discover their profitable niche, and not just discover their profitable niche, but also claim their authority in that niche. It's very, very specific. So, my ideal, let's say for my career coaching program, they're tech professionals who either mid-level or senior level or have very good foundation that they can perform at mid-level, and they're looking for their profitable niche. They're ambitious, they want to put themselves out there. So like this is the level of specificity that I'm talking about. Who is your who is your who? When I hear, like, again, I want to repeat myself because this is so crucially important. When we talk about, well, I serve women, I serve high achieving leaders, I serve men, I serve, I don't know, like just software developers. Like, that's not specific enough. this is not specific enough. And now when you have the level of specificity, it will be easier for you to figure out what they want. And another point is their problem. So who is your who and what problem you're solving. Because also another mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs are making, they solve way too many problems. One customer, one problem, one solution. This is the core of your successful service based business, coaching business, freelance business. What is the problem? You might think, well, I can solve many problems, and actually, my customer has many, many problems. Well, hold on a minute, hold on, because do they have many problems, or that problem has many symptoms? Let me say it again. Do you think that they have and they might have many problems? So, software developers might have many problems, but the problem, for example, that the problem that I'm solving for software developers, I help them to niche down and find their zone of genius, because a lot of software developers, they're just so broad, they're just like everywhere, all over the place, and they don't market themselves because they don't have the level of specificity on their niche. So what is the problem? And that problem, for example, for my ideal customer for like career coaching business, they don't show up, they don't have their LinkedIn profile optimized, they don't have resume optimized, and they don't have they're not confident, like impossible, like all of those things. But is it a core problem? Because let's say when they have their niche, when they know that their zone of genius, let's say they discover their niche, they are mobile developers, they're iOS developers, they know iOS. Immediately the level of confidence goes up. The level of confidence goes up. Yeah, we might need to work on confidence level and stuff like that, but those are symptoms rather. And those are symptoms rather. So, what problem do they have? What problem you are solving? And again, if you think that you can solve many problems, you're right. But not every problem needs to be solved. Not every problem needs to be solved. Not every problem needs to be solved. Let me expand on that. Like, first of all, you want to focus on the highly sophisticated problem, because if you want to charge more, your solution should go above the surface level, which we're going to talk about in future live streams. But when you pick up the problem, you like it. If you want to charge premium prices, you have to solve premium level problems. If you want to charge premium prices, you have to solve premium level problems. That is essential, that is important, that is required. Premium prices, premium level problems. So, and again, this is something for you to think about. What problem that you can solve for people, and that they are willing to pay you money for. So this is another problem. And what is your solution? And this is where you actually come out with a product, right? Whether it is your freelance services, like you're solving solution by building websites or building mobile apps, or providing coaching to help them overcome certain difficulties and help them to, let's say, uh, I help new entrepreneurs to make more money, to start charging premium prices, because also, it's something that we're going to talk about in my future live streams and my future videos. Also, a lot of people are not confident charging premium prices because they like they uh, they don't know who they serve, and they don't have that level of specificity. But when you have that level of specificity, when you know what is a profitable problem to solve, because listen, not every problem needs to be solved. Not every problem needs to be solved. Not every problem needs to make sense to solve, because certain problems people just won't pay you money for it because it is a surface level. For example, for career coaches, if you're solving a problem just with the resume, like this is kind of surface level, because uh, you might fix the resume, but again, just a resume alone won't land people's jobs, because they need a lot more, and they need strategy, they need um, let's say a lot of career coaches do resume and LinkedIn profile together, which makes sense. But just a LinkedIn profile and the resume won't necessarily land a person a job. They have to like there's a problem with executive presence, there's a problem how they show up. So when you're solving surface level problem, you charge just service level money for the problem that you are solving. That's this is it. So not every problem needs to be solved, and the higher complexity of the problem, the higher sophistication, the more money you can charge. And when you have your ideal qualified customer, the problem that you are solving and your solution, here we go. Congratulations, you have your niche. You have your niche. And niching down is important. Niching down is important. And we're going to talk about niche a little bit in my future videos. But when we talk about niches, right? When we talk about niches, there are three main mega niches: wealth, health, and relationship. And everything else kind of fall into one of those niches, or correlates closely to them. And it's a topic for another live stream. But you need to find your profitable niche, the group of people, like your ideal customer. First of all, like if you want to solve like higher sophisticated problem, you need to work for a customer who is at higher level of sophistication and who can afford your services. Because a lot of people are entering business and entrepreneurship, and they want to make money, but they operate as a nonprofit organization. Like, yes, like there are problems out there that needs to be solved, but again, like if you're not generating income, if you're not making money as a new business, right, like you won't solve those problems. But what you can do, you can find your profitable niche, hire sophisticated customer who can afford your services, solve their problems so you can fund your business. You have the cash flow, and then you can pour that cash flow into your passion and help people who need help and can afford, legitimately can afford your services. That like this is it. This is it. So this is all what I have for you today. Um, if you if you're interested in mini coaching session with me, and the link for my mini coaching session is in the description. So grab the link, book an appointment with me, and let's talk. So I have a business coaching program for new entrepreneurs, new coaches, new service providers, new freelancers. Um, uh, listen, if you don't want to just hang out on at work and charge $15 per hour, and want to serve on more sophisticated levels as a freelancer, or you're thinking about your coaching program, or you're thinking about your service based business, so get in touch with me and let's talk. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.